these are essentially factoring the same way that you were just doing the last problems, but you just now have it as a word problem. So the area of a rectangle of a rectangular garden is given by the trinomial x squared plus x minus 42. Essentially, what are the possible dimensions of the rectangle? What's the length and the width? Well, you multiply the length and the width together to get the area. So what two things did you multiply together to get x squared plus x minus 42? And of course, let's use one of our basic tricks, which is to say, look, if we look at the last, the sign of the constant right there, negative 42, we know we have one of each sign. And so if we're looking at our answers, we can straight away eliminate one of the, or any of the choices that don't have one of each. And C and D both have the same sign twice, which would give you a positive 42 at the end there. So now we can do this real quick trick of saying whatever two numbers are getting multiplied together, they have to result in a positive 1. So we need the positive value to be the bigger absolute value. And so looking at our choices A or B, we need the positive 1 to be bigger, and that's positive 7 is bigger than the negative 6, right? When I'm talking about the absolute values, just forget about the sign and look at the numbers themselves. 7 is bigger than 6, so that's going to leave some pluses left over when you get negative 6x and positive 7x when you FOIL. So that's the one. Okay, we'll do the same thing again. The area is given by this trinomial, x squared plus 4x minus 60. And we can see that since this is a negative number here, we must add 1. And that allows us to eliminate any answer that's got the same sign twice. C and D, just like before, we're going to eliminate those because we know we need to have one of each sign. Now, we can look here and say this middle term is positive. So whatever two numbers we've got to have the one with the larger absolute value has to be positive. And so if we look at A and D, we can see that A has the larger number 10. 10 is greater than 6, being the positive one. And that's going to leave positives left over when you FOIL, because you'll get negative 6x and positive 10x. And those will cancel out, leaving positives. So that's your answer.